Alright. For everyone dancing in the chat, dancing is forbidden, because it is mystery time. Alright, we are back with a case of the Golden Idol. Welcome to all, one and all. I am CyricZ, guide writer and mystery solver. As you can see, we are into the case of the Golden Idol, and we are ready to resume this fantastic story that we've been going through. And I think, as a bit of an opener, before we get involved proper, we are going to review some of what we have seen prior already, because I have done so, and in doing so, I have come to some revelations, which I think might be handy going forward into this fun time mystery. So, first up, the first chapter, of course, is taking place, where are we at here? In 1742, where one Albert Cloudsley is taking out Mr. Oberon Geller. So, I mean, sure, that is an interesting occurrence, nonetheless, but we do want to make sure that's established, because as we go back to Chapter 2, we realize that we are now, let's see, it is... look here. Yes, 1786. So it is 44 years hence in the future. It would appear that Sebastian Cloudsley has in fact inherited the Golden Idol. As you can see, it is sitting over there on his little tiny little end table. So he's got that, and apparently he died by falling off his horse, or so it would seem. And yet he is a member of the secret society, something that will come up very considerably coming on later. They can also tell us that the Ruby Rings are establishing signifiers of that secret society. So that's Sebastian Cloudsley, and he just died hard, lived fast, died hard, and then the funeral happens. Here is Peter Batley, Sebastian Cloudsley's nephew, Rose Kubert, his sister, and Edmund Cloudsley, his brother. So these things have all taken occurrence, and now we move on to more recent times with our fun little spontaneous combustion mess. So now we're in 1786, so sometime later, and now it's a matter of sometime later, very short time later, because this is post Sebastian's funeral. So now's the reading of the will and dispensing the effects. And of course, one of the important things about the will, just give us a second to load up here, because sometimes this game takes a moment. So we inside, and now we read the will itself, and I think it's overthinking actually. So Rose Kubert got most of the stuff, including the house, and the savings in the land. Also, it's a good important point to make, although it's probably not going to be all that important, that Rose Kubert was the one who was spending time in the colony. Specifically, I thought it was spending time in America. She was actually spending time in India, as you can kind of tell from the things she's carrying. Edmund gets the notes on research, notes on the research he's undertaken on astronomy. It's you know, considerable nerd stuff. Peter Batley gets a book of aphorisms, which is what makes him ticked off. And Willard Wright, who is another member of the Order, gets the actual idol. Also, Nicholas Maker, the solicitor, is also a member of the secret society. So that's an interesting point, too. Willard Wright, yes, is also carrying a red ring to indicate himself as a member of that society. So that's fun. And now we kick back and move a chapter ahead to a bunch of tawdry happenstances surrounding Edmund Cloudsley as he is dealing with the fact that he wants that idol. He wants that idol hard. Here's Willard Wright, the guy we saw with the idol before, having been killed. He's got his ruby ring identifying him. And here is, in fact, originally I just identified the guy as Ash Blair, but this is in fact David Garand, Edmund Cloudsley's coachman, and let's just say the guy he uses for all his dirt. So he does. David Garand's the one who kind of solved Edmund Cloudsley's problems. But the fact of the matter is that David Garand went up and killed Willard Wright, and apparently by this point he had already tossed away the Golden Idol to whoever was going to take it. and because you can tell up here in the little box that it's kept in that it is gone. It is quite gone. Also, interestingly enough, is that, oh, sorry, this is Maurice Evans' pocket watch. Maurice Evans is down here, and he is lamenting the fact that he gambled that away to Willard. Whoops. Poor guy. Well, fortunately, Willard's not going to get a chance to use it. Yes, Robert Redruth was used as a fall guy for the potential, for the murder of Willard Wright, so they at least thought that far ahead. And now we move on to Edmund Cloudsley's dinner party, which he has with Lothal Richards and his daughter Mary Richards. So that happens, and yet Rose Kubert gets poisoned somehow, and Peter Batley's like, "Oh, it must have been you, Brian." Brian the butler, he had nothing to do with it. Edmund Cloudsley is like, "Hey, hang on, this is poison. We gotta send for a doctor. There's a problem here." And by the way, this is 1788, so it's a couple years after the previous chapter. So Edmund is currently in the idea of playing around with the golden idol and trying to figure it out. Ada Baker here in this room was the one who did the poisoning. I don't think she's going to be too much more connected with the future, but Ada Baker was over here did the poisoning. She got the instructions for that. And Lucia Smith, she'll show up a little bit later. But also over here is little Pip doing his berries and cream routine. What else we got here? So yeah, that's Edmund Cloudsley. But this is important now because things are going to get a little weirder. Because Walter Keane has showed up. Actually, I meant to show you guys this thing after the murder in the Little Mermaid. This is where Walter Keane enters the picture. Walter Keane wearing the ruby ring and paying off Oscar Boynton, the proprietor of Little Mermaid, asking him how Willard Wright died. So that gets Walter Keane into the picture, and then he starts showing up here. So he harangues together a group of convicts or henchmen. I believe he uses henchmen are us, as you can see here. Henchmen for hire in the Timberbrook region. So we got a couple of henchmen, Hardy Abe and Jack Nails, brought him along to ostensibly deliver a coffin with a corpse for Edmund Cloudsley so he can do some work. They bop David Garan on the head. Lucia's just kind of hanging around, not doing much. She's kind of not being involved. Here's little Pip calling Golden Doubloon to attack Mr. Walter Keane. Walter Keane is not looking great right now. And as you can see, Edmund Cloudsley's hiding in the chest here. And he's got a gun ready. But obviously the two henchmen got blown up. This is the fact that the golden idol itself, as you can see here on the back of the golden idol, there are some symbols that can be inserted. And basically the idea of the golden idol, you insert certain symbols and you flick the switch on it and it will do a thing. And Edmund Cloudsley has been experimenting with. He's got a book in his possession that shows he's been experimenting with various aspects of the golden idol, trying to figure out how this dang thing works. He figured out how to pull gold out of seawater and put it into a smaller vessel. He figured out how to make an apple age and decay and another apple become newer. Hang on to that, because I'm pretty sure it's relevant. Spontaneous combustion and freezing. As you can see, it's a difference between which of the hook symbols you use. Use the one with the dot to decrease something, and use the one without the dot to increase something. And apparently you have to alternate, too. So as you can see here, you have to alternate between red and blue, increasing and decreasing. You can't just do like a double increase or something. And also it seems this thing kind of charges every once in a while, so that's the thing. Face explodes, kills these two guys. For some reason, I thought Walter was out of it too, because soon afterwards, we carry somebody out. Here's David Garan, and Golden Doubloon the dog. Accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. I managed to fend the rest of them off, but Master Lord Edmund Cloudsley got caught in a blast which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died, bless his soul. I do not believe that is what happened. What happened here is we move on to this area, which is the hideout of the secret society. Person or persons unknown showed up, grabbed this guy here, who is a member of the society. As you can see, he's got a tattoo on his back, labeling him as a Dark Hand Initiate. And as you can see, we got a fancy hat, which indicates Walter Keane is here, and we got a knapsack indicating of David Garan's effects. So inside, we have Walter Keane as a person receiving a challenge from a challenger. And David Garan is over here holding the water, and he's the one, sorry, the wine, and he's the one who pointed out which one was poison and which one wasn't. So Walter Keane here could survive, and this guy, who I believe is Jeffrey Sinclair, died in the poison match. But I think the more interesting thing, the most interesting thing at this point, is right here. One Lazarus Hurst was brought in to be an initiate. Now, Lazarus Hurst, name hitherto unknown in this story, yet somehow Walter Keane brings him on to be part of the Order. Thinks he'll be a good fit. Now, I've taken a very close look at this gentleman, and I realized that with the Golden Idol and its ability to, let's say, restore youth, I'm calling it here. This is Edmund Cloudsley. He has used the idol to restore his youth and has declared himself otherwise dead. And now he's got a new identity. What tipped me, one of the things that tipped me off is the guy's name is Lazarus, which is the name for the biblical guy who got brought back to life by Jesus in the Bible. But yeah, I think this is Edmund Cloudsley trying to get in with the society because he's like, hey, I want to know what's going on here. I want in. You know, I got the Golden Idol and everything. Now I want to know what you guys want with it. So he's going to try to figure that out. Okay, so that catches us up. That catches up a little bit. And now we're going to proceed along to the next, finally, the next mystery, the crowning celebration by the lighthouse. So, we've got a few guys here. Is it just the one location? Oh, there's something up there. Oh, look at, oh, don't mind the dead guy in the back. Let's check the water here. Several sets of footprints. Boots, other kinds of boots, pointy shoes, somewhat pointy shoes. Ah, he's got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. Oh, and there we go. Spurs that go this way. So, this guy, who I believe is Lazarus Hurst, is currently wearing a Proud Beast robe, I believe. Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. I will lead you, brothers, to great many changes. You can see Lazarus Hurst is taking the hell over. He's got a ruby ring, and look, he's got the Edmund Cloudsley diary. How do you do? Looks like I figured that one out sooner than I needed to. Miracle preparation. After this input, aim at the sky. Press the lever to maximum position and hold for at least 10 seconds. At this point, the idol should be full enough to perform the miracle once. Now, I just have to remember what those button combinations were. Miracle hypothesis. The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, this main challenge is ensuring my balance while holding onto the idol. Practice is paramount. So I'm going to assume this has something to do with air. I wonder if he levitated. That would have been cool. Good for him, man. And this is the same safety notice as before. Alright, who's this fellow? That was an actual miracle. Unbelievable. So there is a Griffin Reborn. I have a red ring also, and a cool seal, which has got a 7 in Roman numerals, which will show up. Cute. Do I have to check it? Oh yes, a heavy seal. Very heavy. Very seal. Alright, cool. A set of heavy wooden oars. Who knew? And here's all our masks. 5 strange-looking masks that indicate the masks indicate, as I seem to recall, their family, while the robes indicate their status. Here's a bag. Oh god, rules and history. Somebody's playing a board game here. Alright, Griffin Rebirth. The one who claims to be Griffin Reborn must perform a miracle. If someone repeats the miracle, it's proven that it was not a miracle, but mere magic. Claimant is punished with death. If no one can repeat the miracle, the masks fall. Claimant is crowned as Griffin Reborn. He gets the cool hat. History. Chronicles of Griffin Rebirth. In 1725, the first Darkhand Lord Harrington demonstrated flying. Jumped off a cliff to his death. So the demonstration did not go as planned. In 1756, Proud Beastmaster Lord Pledsley performed a seance talking to the spirits. Lord Angus MacBain repeated the miracle, proving him unworthy. In 1764, Darkhand Master Lord Jones demonstrated the creation of a homunculus. Lord Angus MacBain, oh, same Angus MacBain, he's like in it again. He's like, hey, I got a homunculus too. You suck. You're fraud, dude. And in 1771, Proud Beastmaster Lord White carried out the hypnosis of a servant. Lord Angus MacBain, once again, hypnotized the same man. Lord Angus MacBain has got a good track record. He's batting 1,000 over here. Did I hit everything? Yeah, this is still kind of yellow. Do I there anything I have to hit on these? What did I miss? What did I miss? Did I miss a word? Did I miss a... Oh, Griffin Rebirth. And same with those. The Griffin Rebirth. Yeah. That should do it, right? Yes, that's sort of. Alright, what's over here in the corner? Alright, this guy's got normal shoes, or as normal as we can get him. Let's see. We've got... Hi, GoDC. Thank you for coming in. We didn't really get that far. I spent like the first 10 or 11 minutes on a recap, so we could recap what's going on, so we're right on the next one. What an honor to experience such an historical event. Ruby Ring, a timepiece, which I believe I've seen before. Protocol of attempt to demonstrate a miracle. June 23rd, 1791, location the lighthouse on Gull Heelage, near the Horn of Codhead, time noon. Lord Angus McBain, Lord Alistair Cook, James Turner, Sir Walter Keane, Lazarus Hurst. In charge of notes, Mr. Nicholas Maker. Gee, I wonder. Alright, I think at this point I'm going to start naming names. Lazarus Hurst, also known as Edmund Cloudsley, Nicholas Maker. Those are easy, because we've seen them before. Back to exploring. What else you got, Nick? Oh, you know what? I'm pretty sure the timepiece Nicholas already had. Oh, bummer, man. Hope you feel better soon. Dear Water Snake Brother Maker, as the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work applications. Please go through the official channels so my staff can evaluate your credentials as an attorney. Dark Hand Master JT. So the Dark Hand Master is, so these, I believe these white robes are, hang on, I gotta back it up just to make sure I've got the ranks correct. Yes, Master's white, Initiate's red, Steward's green. And Dark Hand is also green in masks. Sorry, just sometimes you gotta review in other scenes. So these two guys are Masters, these two guys are Initiates, and this is a Steward. But as they have had started their masks, we can't quite tell who's what here. I know Lazarus is being bought on as a Proud Beast Initiate, so he should have a red mask. So that is part of it. And he's a water snake, which means he gets the blue mask. Do I have a JT? Yeah, I had James Turner. Have I played the Frogwares Sherlock Holmes games? I have not. Are those the ones with Creepy Watson? Normal shoes, heeled boots. So I think this is indicating the direction of the footprints as to who came and went from this way over here to where the foul play has taken a foot. Yeah, I know Creepy Watson's just a joke, and it's probably just the one game. That's one of the things I remember about that series. Alright. And thus Griffin Reborn revealed himself to his brothers by demonstrating a true miracle. Here's my ring, and here's your crown, son. A silver crown with gems. Here, I brought back your staff, oh Griffin Reborn. Oh, it's Walter. Hey, Walter. Ah, we got a clue here. Oh, there. Oh, the staff. Walter Keane was, of course, in on it, because there's the golden idol doing the trick. Golden idol's enclosed in the handle of an ornamental cane. That's great. Oh, this is new. A golden snuff box filled with opium powder. Fancy, pal. Fancy schmancy. Yeah, maybe the Sherlock games might be a good idea at some point in the future. Dear Master McBain, these threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offend me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practicing his miracle. He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. Performing the miracle, he input the following glyphs, then he presses a small lever on the handle of the cane, and it grants him the powers to demonstrate the miracle. I have no doubt the staff will work just as well in your hands as his. Okay, so it looks like Walter's not too keen on working with Edmund Cloudsley. Walter Keane right here. And that means Alistair Coke and James Turner are in fact the other guys. But before we do this, let's head over here. where there's a dead guy. And a broken... Oh, I think I know what happened. Both his legs appear to be broken. Dead guy. A ruby ring. Hang on, let's search for the rest of him. Arm appears to be broken. This man is not breathing and has a severe wound in the back of his head. Yeah, I think I know what happened here. I think he tried the same miracle that Lazarus, quote, Edmonds tried, and it didn't go so well for him. So let's check his little notes here. Water Snake Master. Lately I've experienced disturbing dreams and I feel cursed. Are you the source of this with your magic? Resist immediately and know that when pushed, my rage is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In my many voyages, I have learned the dark arts too. If need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones. Broadbeast Master. June 15th, 1791. Dear friend, it is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside of me on the board of directors of the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend you stop obsessing over it. It will only unbalance your humors. Can't have unbalanced humors. Let us discuss alternatives at the next party at Kensington Palace. You know, if you're not dead. Yeah, if you're not dead, fella. So I get the feeling this is Angus McBain trying to repeat the thing. People who had the magic relic in their hands chronologically. So that'd be, I'm gonna go with Lazarus Hearst, Angus McBain, and now currently in Walter Keane's hands. Oh yeah, easy peasy, 1, 2, 3, easy, baby. Very nice, very nice. So that means these last two guys are Alistair Cook and James Turner. In what order? Doesn't really matter because we can just rearrange as needed. Nope, the other way around. Like, I could try to figure it out, but... There we go. Let's see... Miracle of... I guess it's flying? I mean, I would say levitation, but, you know, what are we gonna do? So, somebody blackmailed Angus McBain, I'm gonna assume. Oops, Angus McBain in that order. To find out how Lazarus Hearst would perform the miracle of flying. So let me just go back here and check the black... There's a blackmail note. Proud Beast Master. So Proud Beast Master is one of these two fellows, either Coke or James Turner. Yeah, I'm gonna go with James Turner on this one. If not, it's Alistair Coke. Yeah. Alright. So, perhaps... Oh, hang on. Blackmail someone to find out. So Angus McBain blackmailed Walter Keane, I'm thinking. I think so, because... Yeah, that's it. Fine. Alright, now, we haven't even gone upstairs yet. The door is locked from the inside. Going upstairs, we see a little thingy on the wall. By guarding the lighthouse, you guard the Empire. General Alistair Cook. This probably won't help in identifying Alistair. It's fine, though. Ooh, all the way up here, we have a trap door that connects a staircase at the top of the lighthouse. Not locked. Probably because, Angus tried to go up there. To fly. It's interesting how Edmund's kind of relying on the fact that you have to perform miracles in, call it alternating types in order to make sure that thing properly works. But going back to thinking, miracle of flying, flying and become Griffin Reborn. Jumped from the lighthouse using the idol to be Miracle Climb Griffin Reborn. This resulted in Angus McBain's death from head wound. Just general falling and crumbling. Jumped from the lighthouse afterwards. Not a problem. Easy. Look at that. Look at that something. When Lazarus first jumped from the lighthouse and survived using the hidden golden idol, Master Angus McBain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming Griffin Reborn. He seized the staff from Lazarus and locked the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol. It did not work for him, and Angus jumped to his death. So endeth Angus McBain's streak. He had a good streak going, but apparently fourth time wasn't the charm. Alright, back we go. Fun times. Alright. Now let's see this last one, the interrupted weekend at the doctor's salon. See, this last one's a bit more mundane. Wow, look at all these folks. I don't recognize many of these people. I recognize this guy and this guy. But there's a lot of people in this room. What do we got here? The tea house, the chess house, the croquet field, the library, the salon, the flower beds, more flower beds, and the fountain. I'm gonna slide this stuff over here so it's away from where I normally put names. Okay. What's this up here? The seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. And I'm assuming we're gonna have to translate these. I can already kind of tell it's a matter of the number of strokes in the, or at least the number of points in the shapes that they make. Because this one, 1, 2, 3 is a triangle, 4 is a square, 5 is a square with a dot in the middle, 6 is a set of triangles, 7 is a triangle on top of a square, 8 is 2 squares, 9, 2 dots, 10, 10, and I'm guessing this must be 12, because it's 4 triangles. Which means 11 is not currently here. Got that there, the thing, the deal. Looks like this boomerang type weapon is missing. There's the guitar. There's the guitar. We've seen that before. Cane, a big old scimitar, a big old shield, and a spear. Yeah, interesting. Let's check this table here. This table has some stuff. A full glass of sherry and an almost empty glass of sherry. Who didn't drink the sherry? Oh no, the sherry! Oh god! Protect the sherry, please! Nigel. Okay, let's start talking to some people here. Everyone's just kind of talking at once. Oh lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. He's got a slightly grassy garden share, so he's the gardener. It is such a mess. However, we will clean the blood out of the rug. This guy is gone. Look at him. He is waking and baking. Ha! Leopold, your plan to frame 2 is... Flame 2 is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. A ring with a ruby, a clean doctor's scalpel, and a clean small sword. Leopold. James, this is preposterous. You know damn well that he was killed by that Lemurian savage. He is missing a button. Sure enough. A clean small sword. Dear friend, May 8th, 1792, so we're going ahead in time here again some more. Dear friend, now the elections are over, please join me for a leisurely weekend at my manor with good old Augustus and some other fine fellows. Some less fun than others. We will have some drinks and discuss what to do about that Prime Minister position thingy. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Yeah, this is James Turner, as I recall. Oh, sure. Shirt. Can I click on the name? Dude, your name's James Turner. That's a bummer. I'm not able to click on these. Anyway. This is outrageous. I thought you were an honorable man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke a conflict. I have a ring and a sword, too. They're all clean. Man, this guy's eyes were bugging. And here's blue hair just hanging about. He stole his life, just like that. The doctor was a smart man since he saw through his lies. Another clean small sword. Dear friend, at one of the balls, you said that you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I'm having a weekend of drinks in my manor, and a prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honor for your company, too. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Yep. The swords don't look very short, but I think they're just kind of smallish. I mean, you can see them on their hips. Like, they're obviously not very wide. They're good for poking, and that's about it. Oh no, not the boomerang! One would think the boomerang might be the weapon that was murdered with, but not so sure. We'll hold on to that for a while. Oh God, believe me, my lord, I did not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. Constable number 1, Arthur Faulkner. He's got a clean constable's pike. Gee, I wonder if this guy's a constable. I hope the host did not notice when was leaning over the sleeping eye-patch gentleman. Hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye-patch gentleman. What do we got here? Dear Prince, I heard that you got invited to the party by the director of the Seven Seas Company himself. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might be just the opportunity that we seek to reclaim our honor. A spicy smelling ornamental box. Dear Prince, as you know, I am a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. It would be a pleasure to invite a member of the Batu clan to spend a leisurely weekend at my estate with some of our own political dignitaries. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Bummer that I can't click on James's name yet. A brown stone slate seal. This was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So this is the 11. 2 hands holding an axe. Sure, why not? Something else? Oh yes, the cane. A clean Lemurian war club. Let me read this again. Oh, that's just a clan name. I'm gonna put these 2 names right over here because I think have done their job. Oh yes, I missed the little journal here. Oh boy, another clue. Oh, all the testimonies. All right. Leopold claims that had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, he saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door, woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep, woke up the butler, entered the salon, found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer, instructed the butler to raise the alarm. That's Leopold. Gideon claims that he played croquet with Ergen in the morning. They got bored. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. That's over here. Saw Lord Alistair Coke lecture the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house. I mean, that's why we got both names at once, but I guess we gotta have a little bit of challenge in all this. Chess house and sent the butler away. Just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house, saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Ergen, slightly difficult to understand what he says, potentially because he challenges our language. Claims that everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. Young Master Bell. Yeah, a lot of people in this frame here. Slide a little bit of this over here just in case I need more room for names. Alistair Coke. Yeah, him. In the morning, he practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together, and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. James Turner. He drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. Let's figure we'll do that in a second. Then he went to chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler, ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. Man, the butler's been had a lot put on him today. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. N.B. As a master of this house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. N.B. That would be you, I'm assuming. No, it's not. I lied. Note behind, note below, something like that. N.B. As master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. Right, these were the guys who were playing... Yeah, Alistair and James were the ones playing chess. I'm pretty sure... yeah, Alistair Coke and James Turner, these fellas. Heck, we haven't examined the body yet. Alright, back to his little booklet here. Billiam. Billiam, what? Stop that. Is that a real name? Help me with that, folks. Billiam claims that he planted and pruned all morning. So he's the, Billiam is the gardener guy. Planted and pruned all morning by the chrysanthemum bush, saw the young gentleman and the foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the banner. In the afternoon, moved to the rose bush. From there, he saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain around noon. Which one's Augustus? Continued his work on the rose until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. And Podrick. Served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoiled chariot that he and Lord Leopold had drunk, and then to go assist Mr. William Spade, in the garden. On entering the library to take away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to the weak of his weak heart. He was woken by Lord Leopold, instructed to raise the alarm, then saw the deceased lying in the salon. Okay, so William Spade is the gardener gentleman. Okay. He's got the button. The button is a little too cleanly in his hand, but sure, why not? Okay. The man is not breathing and has a huge vertical wound on his forehead. A clean small sword. Listen, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon, Leo. Dear friend, elections are over, so let's uphold tradition and have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister's situation. Please join us on May 12th. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Yeah, James is leading the charge here. Yes, this is the butler, who, as I'm reading from, oops. Yeah, the butler is, Podrick. Podrick something. Dude with an eye patch. So this must be Leopold. He has also got a pink. He's got a little case of the pink eye here. Let's see. Ergen is the guy who has the difficulty with his English, so go here. Let's see. Yeah, this would be Leopold. Leopold something. So who we have left for first names? I think we have Augustus and Gideon. I think Augustus is this one, which means Gideon is this one. Let's go back to some of the... Yep. Madrigal Tea House, Ranger Detention, International Chess House. Alistair Coke, Master Turner. Okay. Leopold, James, Lemurian, Butler. Dr. Turner. Blanchard, something Blanchard. Glass of sherry, glass of sherry. Yeah. So Leopold Blanchard. Leopold Blanchard. So we have Bell Hill. Yeah. Bell Hill, and I think we're missing a last name, unless his last name is Patu. I don't know if that is, but... Oh, if it's the Patu clan, he probably does, in fact, have a last name of Patu. So, if I just kind of guess here... Oh, I can't guess. I just realized I'm missing one more name. Ah. Alright, we might get some more information as we poke around here. Anything more in this room? Oh, wait, this is the only room. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wait, I can leave. Oh, I can just go to the whole grounds. I can just get in my drone and go up here. Oh, dear. Psychoactive plants. Drugged symptoms. Somebody got drugged, and drugged hard. I can tell from their reddening eyes. Spotty onion. Illusion of unity with the universe. Increased appetite. Hiccups. Black poppy. Sleepiness. Whites of eyes get a pink tint. Lemurian lichen, hyperconcentration on one thing, loss of perception of time, rapid blinking, and the red bright surge of energy, focalization of all your thoughts, twitching, aggression. So I'm going to assume that both Leopold and Podrick over here, that is his name, right? Yeah, Podrick were given a little bit of the black poppy just to clean them up a little bit. Let's see here. Alright, let's go explore some other areas here. Here is the fountain area. The London Gazetteer, May 11th, 1792. Who will be the new Prime Minister? New Order Party, Moderates, and Loyalists. New Order Party, Loyalists on the Griffin, oddly enough, and the Moderates with their Pegasus. The New Order Party may have the most MPs, but it's clear the two old parties will form a coalition. This means either the Loyalist leader Blanchard or Moderate leader Valentine will become the Prime Minister, leaving Lazarus Hearst and his party in the opposition. So oh my goodness, Lazarus Hearst is trying to become Prime Minister? Wow. Adorable little cartoon, though, in the upper right, though, chasing after the big chair at Downing Street. Ooh, a nice brass fountain of a dolphin just spitting. Straight spitting. Rose bushes. The chrysanthemum bushes. An unfinished croquet match on a grass field. And over here, the gazebo. This would be the tea house. 2 cups of spicy smelling tea, one almost empty, the other untouched. Let's go to the chess house. Okay, yep, that's a game of chess, alright. Wow, looks like white lost most of their pawns. And black has lost a lot of their good pieces. How do you get a knight there? It's difficult to get a knight to that spot. I'm just saying. Probably had much to do with what's going on, but I'm just saying. Alright, let's check out the, Oh! Or not. Yeah. That's all we have left is the salon. Okay. Oh, look at all these cute little names. Yeah, these 2 guys were in the chess house. They were playing. I think so. Go back to the testimonials here. Master Bell. Bell is, Argon. He's down to the chess house, and to the bell, and to the chess house, and took the butler away. Yeah, okay. Gideon Bell. This is Valentine Patrick Hill. Hey, alright. Not a problem. Not a problem. Just a little bit piecing together. Alright, who was drinking tea in the tea house? Yeah, but Gideon and Ergen were hanging out together. James in the library became drowsy. Leopold Blanchard was drinking with James. Falling asleep to the Lemurian, observing him through the glass door. Found the butler Podrick asleep on the floor. Woke up the butler, entered the salon and found the body. Deduced the Lemurian was a murderer, instructed the butler to raise the alarm. And then they started blaming Leopold for it all. Yeah, it's all going to be found in the constable's notes here. Here's Turner. Lord Alistair and the butler. Or the butler cleaned the library. In the morning, practice chess at chess house. Engaged the butler in the turning. As the butler way put together, he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. So I'm guessing, yeah, James, or at least Alistair and James were supposed to be in the chess house. Leopold's Alistair and James, so... Apparently James is beyond suspicion, I guess. Whatever, man. Young man. Prince, which is Ergen. The General. Oh, okay. Butler, Podrick, the Gardener. Well, the victim's easy. That was August Valentine. Something is a murder weapon. Okay. Oh, they were in the tea house, the two of them. The two of them were just hanging out in the tea house the whole time. They were talking about the chess house, but from a distance. Okay, so Leopold would have been in... library. Yeah, Leopold's in the library. Leopold would be the loyalist. And I guess that's where the butler was, too. No, not quite. Not quite. James. Served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. Yeah, Alistair was in the chess house in the morning, but not at the time of the murder. Alistair, yep, the fat-faced dude. Take away the glasses and live sleep. Yeah, these two were both definitely in the library when the body was found. Let me go back to the gardener. Billiam. Yeah, it was the roses, yeah. That's what he says, anyway. Saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain around noon. Lecture the butler. Hello, Devel. Thank you for coming. Thank you for 3 months subscribing. Mr. Cook. We're solving murders right now. It's a bit of a complicated murder here. There's a lot going on. A lot of movements of a lot of people. Let's see. Sent the butler away. Sometime in the afternoon. Is that gonna be? I hope that's gonna be important or not important. Ooh, an hour with Verizon support does not sound fun. I had a bit of a scare this morning when I woke up. Like my computer wouldn't quite turn on. I guess it was something to do with my router, which seems odd, but yeah, my router needed to reboot, and then I was able to get my computer actually started. Like I think my computer was trying to connect to the internet as a part of powering up. So it was spooky how it just wouldn't actually boot up. It's spooky. Blanchard. Valentine is dead. Blanchard is Leopold, right? Yeah. So that would suggest that there was particular movement among... I mean, greater story-wise, sticking Leopold with the crime would be an interesting thing for a member of the Order. This is basically trying to frame him for the death of the moderate guy, the loyalist. Frame the loyalist for the death of the moderate, and thus putting the New Order party in charge, essentially. At least as a prime minister. What a scandal. What a scandal indeed. James. I mean, it would seem that James was the one who committed the murder. Yeah, well, looks like that's all correct. Well, that helps. Right, might be the salon where Loyalist was. So, as soon as this decides to slot in, there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, but I got the feeling it wasn't Leopold who did it. Early in the morning, somebody did a thing. In the morning, James Turner drugged Leopold, Blanchard, in the library. And stole a button. Meanwhile, in the there's a lot of empty spaces here. I'm trying to figure out how these words come together. I'm gonna say planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. Yeah, I got my suspicions of James Turner. Killed Augustus Valentine in the salon at around noon. Okay, meanwhile in the because I've only got so many blue words right now, which I gotta fit in there. So person, something, person. All right. I'm gonna go with the Gerard Podrick Hill. No, it's probably not. It's probably like Alistair, if I had to guess. Alright, let me check these roustabouts again. Yeah. No, this is the thing with the blood on it. One would suggest it was the murder weapon. Sword. Club. Sword. Sword. Everyone's got a sword today. Sword, scalpel, nothing. And the shears. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, we can do this. Jeez. Vocalization of all your thoughts. I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. So yeah, it was. I'm gonna say this was very much correct. Maybe it was Alistair Cook. Who did the smacking? I was gonna say, what are Augustus Valentine's movements? Like, was he just sitting here? He couldn't have just been sitting here the whole time, you know? Yeah. So Leos was here at noon. I'm thinking this is correct. I'm thinking at least this last part is correct. It's all in here somewhere. That's the problem. Yeah, he's got a seal. Ooh, rapid blinking. This one was one rapid. Hyper concentration on one thing, loss of perception of time. Interesting. Alright, Dr. James Turner. This is the general, because he's got the nice little epaulettes on his jacket. It's going really well, guys. We're getting there. We can do this. I believe it. Yep, the boomerang's the thing missing off the... Was the death happening earlier? Alright, it's time to review some of the movements here. Yep, became drowsy. He conked out. And saw Ipetu observing him. Found the butler asleep on the floor asleep. So the butler was in and asleep later on. Woke up the butler, entered the salon, found the body. Yep, just to loose that Ergen was the murderer. Gideon was the one who was playing croquet, went to the tea house. Cope lectured a butler, Turner sent the butler away. Could it have been the butler? Did the butler do it? Could it have been the butler? The butler himself is drugged. He's the one with the red eyes. Is anyone else blinking rapidly for no reason? Yeah, the Lemurian lichen. Loss of perception of time, hyper-focus on one thing. So, yeah. Clearly Gideon was just hanging out and staring at the chess house while Ergen was off doing something. So Ergen Batu actually did steal something. So Ergen did something. Oh, maybe Ergen was the one who drugged Podrick. Then he stole the club? And in the sun... Yeah. That's gonna be a gray. Yeah. Ergen definitely had a movement that is not accounted for because Mr. Rapid blinking over here is hyperfixated on the Prince Planet Lemuria. Turner. Constable number one, baby. From the chess house and the butler way just was remarking the beauty of the chess house. Leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Leave. So Lord Alistair, leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. So I almost want to think it's Alistair Coke who killed him. Yeah, the weapons the weapons here are definitely in the salon. They're not in the library, although it's a small point. Oh, this is a rough one. William Spade. Let's go with that one. That's that poor guy. Okay, practice chess at chess house. Educate the butlers in time in the afternoon, Dr. Moss. Okay, so clearly Alistair Coke says he stayed with James the entire time. And that's not true, because Gideon saw him leave. Podrick, chess house, spoiled sherry. There's no clubbed, is there? He could have clubbed him. Is it time for hints yet? I wonder. Because I really don't think Ergen did the killing. I think he just wanted some of his stuff back, which is why he palmed one of the seals. He took one of the seals. Oh. Duh. Oh, God. Library group 2. Sherry. Planted. No, couldn't plant anything. Nothing to be planted. Alright, I think it's time. What are you talking about? I gotta complete a small task to unlock a hint? Oh, man, you're gonna make me work for it? Rude. Man, they really hold you back from the hints, too. Alright, let's... Okay, shears, nothing. Ring, scalpel, and sword. Sword and invitation. Sword and ring. Sword and invitation. This is an invitation, right? Yeah. Invitation. Yeah, he took the seal. I'm gonna say the spicy-smelling ornamental box was the Lemurian lichen. And I'm assuming he came with that club. Because there's already a club up there. And he's got, apologize for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon. Leo. No. I mean, it's easy for James to give Alistair the button when they go to the chess house. Aww. Okay. Anything interesting about the sherry? No. Obviously, the sherry was drugged beforehand, and James didn't drink any, but Leopold did and knocked himself clean out. Clean the blood out of the rug. Anything else outside at all? Actually, let's check with the gardener's testimony here. All morning by the chrysanthemum bush. Leave the croquet and go behind the manor, which is where they went to the tea house. So Lord Augustus leave the fountain around noon. Continued his work with the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Alright, so that tracks. Augustus was apparently, I would imagine Augustus was over here by the fountain, and then at noon went over here to speak to Leopold, found Leopold drugged, and somebody else killed him. Probably found the... Alright, what are your tasks? Drag the phrases the matching pictures. Okay, fine. That's just a weird mess, but okay. Mary, Rose, Nicholas, Lazarus, Oscar, Maurice, Inkpot, Peter, Proudpiece. Alright, what do we got? On the identity of people present, on the drugs, on the criminal activities, on the motivation of the suspects. I want to go for criminal activities. Alright, just a thought, my friend. Some has been killed for sure, but some things may have been stolen as well. Some have served the purposes of the killer, but sometimes thefts may occur that are unrelated to a murder. Count all the valuables, some may be... Well, I got that one. No, I got that one. At least I think I got that one. Lame. Edmund. Dark Hands. Proudpiece. At least let me remember their names and stuff. That's cool. Peter. Jimbo. Saw. Maurice. Alright. On the motivation of the suspects. Yeah, I got that. I got it to political crime. I think I'm just not hitting the highlights here. James Turner with Leopold Blanchard in the morning with Sherry. No, the hits don't seem very helpful at all. Hi Shun Shirai, thank you for joining. It's one of those things where it's like I feel like I'm missing something simple, and we'll just go over each individual part here. James Turner. So going back to the testimony. James, as he said, drank a glass with Leopold Blanchard in the library in the morning. Sure. James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. Stole a button from Leopold Blanchard's coat, because you can see on Blanchard the button is missing, and it's clearly planted over here on Valentine, Augustus Valentine. Okay, meanwhile... Did they both get drugged in the library at the same time? I don't think so, but here's the problem. The problem is what really fits here. Like, Ergen Patu stole Lemurian seal. He did that. I'm pretty sure he did that. But the only other option is, like, framed, provoked, planted, drugged, killed. Like, you know, Ergen Patu didn't kill anyone. Nobody... Only one person's dead. Because it had the murder had to be committed at noon, I feel, because if the killing happened here, then what would fill this in, you know? Someone had, because this is planted the button. Planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. I feel that's a really important thing. Yep, no, I get it. No, it doesn't quite fit that Ergen drugged Podrick. Yet somehow Podrick passed out. Now, if there was something like knocked out or clubbed or something like that, then but I don't have that. It's not one of my options here. Like, I can't put club here because I need a blue word, which is basically an action. Planted, drugged, club, cherry. And there are no other blue words sitting around over here. That's happened to me before, where I've mislaid the words up in the parts here. Yeah, it seems that these are happening at the same time. I really think that sealing the Lemurian seal is an important thing that happened. Planted. Planted Podrick? He just planted him right in the salon there. Oh! God damn it. In tea house. Ah, crumbers. Okay. See, because I felt that foul play had to happen to Podrick. It turns out Podrick just kind of wandered in there, took a hard whiff of that sherry, and just keeled over. Brotherhood members Alistair and James plotted to turn the ruling moderate loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of a weekend at James's manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader, and James freed the loyalist leader. Oi. Okay. Alright. That one... And the only problem was, yeah. You say... It was a good hint, Cody. The fact that it was a meanwhile... And I just felt like this all took place inside, when in fact he drugged Gideon, and then he stole the seal. Alright, let's get that guy here. Alright. Oh yeah! You have proven that I can trust you, Lazarus says. Yep, there he is. Here is the Brotherhood's artifact that I removed from the traitor Keen. Let me educate you how it works. I set it to take heat from this cup of water. Then I change the symbols and use the idol to give that heat to something else. But there is much more that the idol can do. Oh, very happy. Interesting. So I guess Walter Keen's already out. Chapter 4, The New Order. The Triumph of Order. Alrighty. Wow, what a mess. Let's see, we're carting somebody out here. Here's a guardman. Here's a couple of posters on the wall. This is wild. There's Nick. Alright, who are people here? Such a relief they decide not to push any fashion charges. I hope the process is not painful. This tribunal is a farce. They spread lies that my pure love is merely lust, and what do they even know about true art? Okay, what? What's your deal, man? I felt it in my bones that I should have drunk less. Every poor soul's experienced Gold's wrath. Nicholas? It is a thing of beauty to see order prevail. If it were not against the first virtue, I would feel very happy. Nicholas, I'd wager you feel new regime rewards your diligence now. So tell me why I saw you spend more than 3 shillings on new clothes after I asked you to lend me money and said you had none to spare. I suggest you lend me some now, unless you want me to write up an official report about a 4th virtue breach. Your beloved brother. So, armbands, huh? We got armbands. I'm gonna guess this is an alternate future, or an alternate future from the point of stuff going on here. It's in the book. Citizen Mr. Nicholas Maker, birth year 1757, occupation record keeper of the Order Party. History of infraction obedience, labeled the protocol as being on Thursday, even though it was Wednesday, damn you. Took a double-length lunch break in the office, loyal service in low-ranking position to the Order Party, plus 10 merit. So he's ahead of himself. He's got plus 4. Good for him. Yeah, clearly there's a regime happening here. Hi, David. How are you? Well, bugger. I've never seen so much merit removed from the tribunal. Some mistakes are very costly. An Albion Frank banknote. Citizen Mr. David Garand, 1752, enforcer of the Order Party. History and infraction and obedience, has a secret compartment in his office locker. Oh, a secret. Denied the existence of a secret compartment. It's like, no, I don't have that. He doubled up on that one. Loyal service in low-ranking position in the Order Party. Now he's plus 8. Good for him. Well, this guy's dead. Prince of Dusk, like night I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love, do not make that error. When you know my name, just look for my face. And you will find me in that same old place. Remember the 2nd virtue, pig. Remember the 3rd virtue, donkey. Seriously? We got the fashion police here? Not push any fashion charges? So literally, we have the fashion police. The graphics kind of give you a Papers, Please vibe. Yeah, I get that. The fashion police. Ugh. The man is not breathing. No apparent wounds. Weekly Order Party of People's Tribunal. Number 42. March 14th, 1795. 6 culprits are brought to the tribunal. Tribunal is open. Each culprit charges are evaluated and merit charge changes are calculated. First culprit's merit exaction starts, second and third. Yeah, the merit papers. Oh yeah, well, I mean, clearly this is like a fascist regime now. Meanwhile, up here with James and Alistair. Hi, James. This is music to my ears, Alistair, but do control your emotions. We as arbiters of order must never violate the first virtue. Dear Dr. Turner, I must regretfully inform you that during your absence from party business, your senior assistant Daniel has demonstrated extreme untidiness and thus breached one of the virtues. Junior assistant Toby. A bunch of Albion Frank banknotes. Citizen Dr. James Turner. He's the arbiter of the order party. History and affectionate obedience. Drank a full bottle of brandy at a picnic. Boy, did he jump. Kept the book Legacy of the Rose Dynasty in his study. But a plus is the loyal service to the order party and high-ranking position and plus 20 merit. It's up to 12. What are you insinuating, James? I would never breach the fourth virtue. You know damn well that I keep no secrets. More Albion Frank banknotes. Dear Arbiter Cook, I am writing to inform you that our regiment's colonel was seen with another officer's wife in a potentially intimate situation. We implore you to send your agents to investigate this potential flouting of the first virtue. Lord Alistair Coke. Slapped the sergeant in anger. Listened to his marching music in his manner. Loyal service to the order party and high-ranking position, plus 11. This is wild, guys. This is wild. Ah, Fangor Quinn. Charges, Mr. Fangor Quinn claimed he had no wife, has painting depicting a naked person in his house, broke his wife's favorite teapot in anger, was observed spending a night with neighbor's wife. But I have no wife. Walter Keane, oh no. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention, wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events, fashion police. Claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus during his royal traditional descendants, expelled from the Party of Order. Lothar Richards. His hair? Or what's left of it? Held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered a large amounts of wine to his guests, got angry during the questioning and shouted at the High Arbiter, revealed the whereabouts of his hiding fugitive dissident daughter Mary and her husband Peter. Oh, no way, Peter and Mary got married? That's wild! Oh, I never would have guessed that one. That one's wild. Horace Webb. Count Horace. Has not held down a job since the new regime, evaluated as 60 instances of non-work. I'm gonna say 60 days worth? Sure, why not? Claims he works in his castle, helping his servants clean it. Doesn't. Possesses 15 books kept in his private library. Expressed willingness to donate his castle to the party. Evaluated as 200 plus merit. And Gideon Bell. Duke Gideon Bell. Wears an outrageous hairstyle. Broke down in tears 10 times during the questioning. Has refused to start working. Evaluated as 5 instances. Rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance to the castle of his cousin, the Sovereign. Oh, I didn't depict yet Josh here. Did I skip Josh? I think I must have skipped Josh. Oh well. Just gin. Left his work at Tannery early, drank excessive amounts of gin at the Scrawny Cat, drank excessive amounts of rum at the Old Oak, approached a married woman with a decent offer, denied 4 times during questioning that he had done any of that crap. Crazy, man. Alright, what's in the thinking? Yeah, we gotta apparently discover some material. Oh, wow. We have got to put in numbers for this one. Oh, damn. Wow. Meanwhile, in here with Lazarus. Hey, look! There's Pip! The 4 maxims of virtue. Observe the 4 virtues to avoid losing merit. Heart, wings, sun, eye, whatever those are. Silence! You perform your function as much as is required. It's paramount to ensure order in our new society. The idol, and we've got a couple of things being put here. Remember the second virtue, store confiscated objects and evidence according to the virtue breached. Okay, brandy. Opium. I'm assuming the first virtue is, let's say, cleanliness of the body. Second virtue, invoice. Blackbrook Farm, 3 pounds of butter, 25 pence, delivery 6 pence, total cost 29 pence. I guess just, yeah, the second virtue is making sure everything's kept orderly. Third is basically any kind of depravity stuff. Here's a violin. Here's Gideon with his hairstyle. Portrait of Gideon Bell painted by Jasmine Nightwing in 1794. And the Poopin' Dwarf. Yes. This is just, you know, no depravity stuff. And the fourth virtue is books. No books. No books, no learning stuff. In all truth, Lord High Arbiter, I prefer storing no more than this. The Gazetteer. Since the year 1792, when it gained a majority in Parliament and liberated our government from multi-party chaos, the Order Party has worked hard to improve society. Despite the vast popular support for the party, His Majesty refuses to acknowledge the authority of the party's tribunal. High Arbiter Lazarus Hurst has announced that in 2 months, the party and its supporters will participate in a peaceful march to the King's current residence to demonstrate the virtue of moderation. Yeah, that ain't gonna be peaceful, is it? I am honored to help the party upkeep the 4 virtues. I only hope sitting here all day does not count as sloth. There are worse jobs in this one, and thank God tobacco is not considered an indulgence. A bit boring, though. Too bad literature is forbidden. A half-full pouch of tobacco. What's locked over here, I wonder? Okay. Oh boy. The first virtue. Passion? Passion. Stakes. Music. Oh, wow. It sounds like Deadly Sins. Yeah. But, I mean, I've got all the information I need, so they've obviously named it something similar. Some indulgence. Sloth. So we got, I'm assuming we got diligence, moderation, beauty, I'm assuming. I'm gonna say truth. Let's see. Well, see, I think well, they're naming virtues here. Don't forget. I mean, it sounds so it's the opposite of the sins in essence. So I'm pretty sure these are likely the virtues, assuming I've got them in the right order. Two or fewer slots are incorrect. We're close. We're close. I'm gonna go with emotions. Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, am I right? Am I right? I'm right. I'm doing it. Yeah, let's quickly... Okay, 1795, so... Okay, so 3 years have passed. That's an easy one, we'll just slot that in there. But we have to figure out who lost what and how much. Alrighty. So I think for that we have to go back to here and review the stuff. So plus 10, minus 1 each. So this is secrets. So he broke the 4th virtue. So that's 1 apiece. We'll go back down here to Nick. Oh, Nick took a double link brunch. So this is mistakes. So he lost 3 for diligence. Wow, that sucks. Poor guy. Yeah, this is a bunch. He got expelled and expelled hard. Oh, Josh. Yeah, Horace Webb is not... Yeah, neither Horace Webb or Lothar Richards are likely to be the people in question here. Let's see. So, ooh, this is indulgence then. Oh no, wait, it's not indulgence. It's 1 indulgence for the brandy, and it's also the literature. So he lost 1 for the literature and 9 for the brandy. That's a lot. Ooh, baby. Damn. Let's check out Alistair, I guess. Slap the sergeant in anger. Listen to marching music in his manner. So he, let's see, 20, so he lost 9. That doesn't make much sense. Hang on. So if it's plus 20, so that means he's lost 9. He slapped the sergeant in anger, which means he didn't moderate his emotions. He would have lost 9, but that would mean the 3rd virtue is a loss of 0? Which I didn't think so either. Let's go back to James over here. Oh, 7. There we go. Wow. Breaking a virtue of moderation is a hefty toll. A hefty toll indeed. All right, let's go to these losers and see what's happened to them. That's a lie. That's a lust, or rather an art. That's an art. So that's 4. That's 3. That's a 1. And I'm gonna guess that's another 1. So Bangor Quinn. That's an emotion, that's another indulgence, that's an art, and that's a lie. Okay, so it's 14, 15, 16, 17. Minus 17 for Fanger Quinn. Sucks to be that guy. Now Walter. Flirting, I'm gonna go that's lust. So that's a 1. Fashion police on this one. Would that be 5? Or would that just be 1 for a one charge? And then this is a loss of This might be additive. So it might be 21. And this is just, of course, a lie. Or ridiculous headgear, 5 public defense. That's 5 of those, 3 of those, 31, and then Elias 32. Oh, nice. I didn't even notice that this would be filled in separately. I suppose that's fair. If we had to do all 6 and get all 6 right, I'd probably tear my hair out if I was trying to figure these things out rightly. Alright, shouted. High arbiter, that's emotions, that's -7. Held dinner party a few years ago, or he ordered large amounts of wine, another one, so he would be a +1. Wow, dude. You're really killing it, Lothar. +1. Let me just review this to make sure. Yep, that's emotions, that's indulgence. And now Josh Bailey. Josh Bailey. Oh boy. Left work early, that's sloth. Drank excessive, that's indulgence. Sex excessive, that's indulgence. Approached to marry one with a decent offer, that's lust. Denied 4 times during questions that he had done these acts. So, 4 lies, 3 indulgences, and 1 sloth. 4 lies, 3 indulgences, 21. 1 sloth is 24. 4 lies is 28. Nice. All right, we're kicking it. We're killing it here. Horace Webb. 60 instances of non-work on Horace Webb. So we're gonna say that's 60 instances of sloth, which is a lot. Claims he works in his castle, helping his servants clean it. I'm gonna say 15 books, each example of literature. So that's gonna be literature in each case. So I might need a calculator for this one. Now, reminder that sloth is 3. So that would be 180 demerits. A lie in literature for 16, so that is 196 down, and so it makes him 4 up. Oh man, man, everyone's just kind of clinging to the edges here. Don't give up, skeleton. And Gideon Bell with ridiculous hair. Outrageous hairstyle 1. Tears 10 times during questioning. Oh god. Oh, it was Gideon. Oh, Gideon must have been killed. Damn. So, Passion Police number 1. 5 instances of sloth. 10 instances of emotions is 70. And rejected the Hardbar's capacity to share information of a secret entrance at the castle of his cousin, the Sovereign. So, yeah, secret is also a -1. Which is a minuscule thing compared to other things you can hit for. So, 70, and that's 5 instances times 3 is 15, so that's -85, 86, 87, 88. 88? One way to find out. Alrighty. Oh, poor Gideon. Oh, 2 or fewer slots are incorrect. Oh, yeah, that poor guy. Oh, man, that's rough. The Order Party has seized power and now enforces the 4 maxims of virtue. The young Duke, Gideon Bell, was judged during his tribunal to have lost 88 merits, so they turned the idol on him to decrease his youth by 88 years, and then he just died. Oh, that's rough. Poor Gideon. All he wanted to wear was his silly hair. Oh, man. Oh, there's some... Oh my gosh, there's some new crap going on over here. The slight delay in the peaceful march to the king's castle. This is getting real. Oh my god! Yeah, I think there's a reason that thing was spanning 2 stanzas. We got a lot to cover here. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start at the camp over here. Hi, Nick. Yes, Comrade Lazarus has not yet returned for several hours. Comrades Alistair and James have gone to find him. If they do not return, we will organize more search parties to find the lost. I love how we don't care about people's names anymore. Like, who cares at this point? It's a fascist regime. We don't care about that crap anymore. Lazarus, you took 32 things from me. I demand you return them. If you refuse, I will make story of your true origins known to the other party leaders. At 11:30 on May 15th, meet me at the place the idol was stolen from our Brotherhood and Paul Willard Wright met his death. Oh, I know where that is. Come alone and bring proof of something personal of yours to give to the veiled woman. Tie your reply to the pigeon and release it from the cage. It will find me. Yes, 32 things for me. Yes, I counted. Let's see, there's some poison. Here's some bags of stuff. Here's a gas, I'm guessing. Oh boy. James Turner. James Turner. Greedy and hedonistic, requires constant material motivation to cooperate. Alistair Cook. Pompous and vain, but being a military man is ready to obey and ready to kill. Nicholas Maker. Cowardly but dutiful. Useful up to a limit. Walter Keane. Ambitious and inventive, but treacherous, as many smart people are. And David Garan. Since his success with the Mermaid Inn has proven to be a resourceful and discreet professional. Man, David's just killing it here. Good for David. Even in the case of the fascist regime, he's pulling his weight. Lazarus Hurst, the guy in charge. Alright, Belchester Castle, Blackfield Manor, Lover's Islet, Bellwood Crossroads, Paisley Cabin, Little Mermaid Inn, and the party camp. So that's where we are now. We're at the party camp. We're at the party land. Big party central. So, yeah, the Cloudsley Cabin, that's where that one thing with Walter Keane happened. Little Mermaid Inn, that's where the death of Willard Wright happened. Blackfield Manor, that's where Sebastian Cloudsley died that many years ago. And I haven't been to Belchester Castle or the Lover's Island yet, in either case. Or Bellwood Crossroads, when you think on it. I'm glad I went here first. I got a lot of information here. So, just outside the camp, the regime has to fall. It's taken everything from me. The watch is ticking and shows 12:15 p.m. A Navajo blade. As I recall, Maurice Evans was the one with a Navajo blade. 1795, May 15th, Capitol Route Morning Report. At 8, a newfangled insurrectionist carriage passes by. At 8:30, an individual in the insurrectionist uniform passes by on the new two-wheel contraption. At 10:15, 2 individuals in insurrectionist uniforms pass on horses. All right, we've got movements. It's 12:15 right now. Further up. Oh, hi, Alistair. Well, we know who's got the idol. Look at, he's trying to futz with it. He's trying to make it work on an apple. Why are you not working, you worthless piece of garbage? I'm doing the same thing I saw Lazarus do during the merit executions. A slightly dented saber. He's got the golden idol, and he's marking it for something. Oh, the gem's gone. Oh, no, the gem's dark. It's still there, but it's dark. Interesting. But he's messing with it. Here at the crossroads, we have a dead guy. Hello, dead guy. A man in his helmet with numerous cuts on his body, not breathing. A slightly dented saber with some blood on it. Capital. Fort. Belchester Castle, Blackfields, Crow Towers, and the Witchers. Yeah, this is where all the manors are. All the rich people live that away. This would be... Damn. Oh, I recognize that voice. It is you. Isn't it poetic that you've fallen for the same trap as you did all those years ago? Straw men are your bane. An empty musket. Someone shot someone and got him good. Damn you, you cunning devil. An empty pistol, a loaded pistol. You will find me in the place where we two first met. There, we can talk. A shot, yeah, below on the wall. newly invented transportation device. One of them newfangled velocipedes, I believe they're called. Okay. Let's go inside. Oh, he fell for it again! A scarecrow with a hole through its head. A bullet lodged in the wall. White pigeon. I admit I may have... We're just taking have here. I admit I may have treated you unjustly after our long cooperation. I will come alone in peace so we can discuss your compensation. White pigeon. Walter, is that you? But you were kind of a darker skin complexion. Well, he's definitely the Dark Hand Steward, to whatever that means. Yeah, wait, wasn't Walter the Dark Hand Steward in the first place? Oh! Oh, we can review. That's cool. Oh, we can just pop over at any given time now. Yeah, I got a feeling that this is Dave. Oh, Dave got it. Dave got it at last. Poor guy. There's still stuff in here, though. According to this, anyway. Maybe it's not. Okay, there's this, whatever that is. There's the castles up there. Okay, we'll check out Sebastian Cloudley's mansion. Oh, look at this! Look at this weird thingy. A pile of mangled and burned corpses. Ew! Oh, someone got cannoned. Cannoned! Sebastian Cloudsley's mansion. Meanwhile, at Lover's Islet, oh, it's Peter and Mary, and they're having a great old time. Were we not to continue the feast, my wife, nothing can stand in my way. I will kill our enemies wherever we go. An almost empty whiskey flask. Another horse race betting slab. This man cannot get off the ponies. This poor dope. Ah, a small sword. And here's Mary. Dear husband, you are so brave, and you've been drinking since early this morning. But what will we do now? What if the evil government men find us? She has a harp, and I'm assuming a diary with a collection of letters. Become the pure flower that I know you can be for me. Edmund Cloudsley, 1788, January 5th. Dear Mary, I know where your unworthy mate is hiding you. Soon I will free you from his dirty paws and ship him to colonies. While you, I will put on a pedestal of sweetest praise, and you will become my ideal wife, Edmund. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, for you, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley. Mary, my uncle Edmund Cloudsley died in some robbery, and I'm rich! Now your father will see me for the man that I am. Let's marry! Let's just get married. Let's do it. The horse... Oh, the horse has got that seal. That 7 seal. I have some small but pressing business to attend to the property of our late brother Sebastian, the previous Proudby steward. I'll be back at the camp for our 10 o'clock strategy meeting as planned. Lazarus. Oh, boy. If this is... Whoops. Yeah, if this was Lazarus in here somewhere, yeah, then he didn't quite make it. Cannon got set up. Who pulled it? Crazy. And that horse is just done, man. Horse has seen it all. Alright, let's check the ship. Oh, a ship with a cannon still from it. Well, I don't think we actually needed to know where the cannon was taken from. I figured we could just, yes. Oh, yes! Peter and Mary are not married to each other. They're just married in general. They're hanging out as two married people, but not to each other. Alright, back to the Little Mermaid. Hey! Oh my god, everyone's still here. Nobody's moved. Nobody's moved once. Except for David used to be here, now Lucia is here, looks like. Or is that Ada? This is Ada. Do you think they'll try to kidnap the king? Me and my employer are getting out of this blasted country. A small, simple key to her room, Edmund Clouse's handkerchief, a dagger. I've instructed him to arrive at around 11:30. Most likely he'll be in the Order Party uniform. If he comes alone, without any backup outside, approach him. If he gives you something that belongs to the one who escaped your tonic, you may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. Conceal your face, he may recognize you. Hello, proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. Hand of cards. But I heard rumors that you lost a cannon while gambling. What a thing to lose while gambling. Oh, Annie. Hand of cards, and it's the lucky boy. Nonsense, I'm not an idiot, but real men like us could beat those Order Party ninjas even without any weapons. Cards, money, sword. And we're not going upstairs, apparently. We're just kind of hanging out here. You and your lemon. Knife, lemon, and your keys. All these order rats sneaking around here. This is no good. I hope they'll just blackmail me and bugger off. Just blackmail me already. Dandelion Room, Ada Baker, 2 nights. Forget-Me-Not Room, Walter Nout, 2 nights. Who the heck is Walter Nout? Is it supposed to be Walter Keane under a horrible alias? Let's save the king. Okay, we've been everywhere. We've got our 36. Oh wow, there's a lot going on here. Alright, so now we gotta track movements of people. Clearly people are dying. Here's a dude dead. Yeah, the fact that they're all wearing helmets does not help me. I'm pretty sure this is David, though. Because David got bonked last time. But we need to know times. So if we go back to our fun times at the club. Yeah, this is Darkhand Stewart, right? Yep, that's Darkhand Stewart, that's Walter Keane. So the only thing that makes sense is that's Walter Keane, only not looking nearly like he used to. Walter Keane's the killer over here. At the cabin. Okay. This seems simple enough. Like, what else would go in there? Were they gonna find over it, or cab over it, or kidnap over it? All right. Yeah, this is the last one because David Garan is like dying right now. He's bleeding out at the moment, but everyone else is quite expired. You got strawman, bud. So 8:30 a.m., huh? He had the bicycle. And Nick's just hanging out. So Alistair and James. So Lazarus, of course, left with the carriage. He left with the carriage, so he must have died first. At the manor. Yep, he definitely took a carriage. This is definitely a carriage. Dude, how do you lose a cannon in cards? Come on. But gambling with whom, huh? Yeah, Ada's employer is the, Dark Hand State. Yeah, Ada's employer is Walter Keane. Because if I recall correctly. Going back here. To her... Dark Hand Steward, yes. Which, once again, is Walter Keane. Okay, cool. So, Walter Keane and Ada Baker's working for Walter Keane. And I think they're both staying here. He's just working under the name Walter Nault. Which is silly, of course. Okay. So here's another interesting thing. So here's Alistair with the idol, hanging out with it. And yet, yeah, James Turner, where the heck's he? I wonder. Is he also dead? Did that happen? Did Baker do it? I doubt it, but it's worth a shot. Oh, it can't be Ada Baker. She's not in the list. She is off the hook. Could have been Walter. It could have in theory been Walter. It's not. But it is someone here. Was it Alistair? Or was it James? Well, whatever it is, it's here. I couldn't have been David, could it? No, because he had already left. He hadn't left yet. No. Couldn't be. Oh my god! Oh, that's crazy! Peter! You magnificent bastard! How'd you manage it? How did you do it, man? Oh boy, oh boy. How'd you pull it off? Well, I don't think it's his golden idol. Oh, his lost years. There it is. Yep. He wanted to get back his lost years because he's old. Walter Keane is clearly quite old at this point. Oh man, oh man. Before noon, Alistair Coke and James Turner went out to try and find Lazarus Hurst. I mean, they were loyal. Golden Idol at the Manor? Yep, at the Manor. Yeah, they went to the Manor, found Lazarus just dead as hell out there. They found the Golden Idol there. They started a fight over it. Alistair killed James at the crossroads and started messing with it at another location. Okay, and then, yes, Lazarus Hurst went to the Manor to something. The ideal wife. The ideal wife and so hard here, kids. Oops. It's freezed up again. Just a moment. There we go. Or did he go to kill... Not quite. Not quite. To find? Nope. Fight? Blackmail? Nope. Wouldn't kidnap. Aha. Get out the ideal life, I guess. Let me just explore a little bit more here. Wow, Peter Badley's not even in this. Amazing that after all this time he wasn't keeping tabs on Peter. Yeah. I'm guessing it wasn't Lazarus that got this info, it was David, and he was the one who went there. I think I sent to the cabin. Sorry, James, you got it good. Slightly dented. Maybe he just took Alistair's saber. life. Oh, Mary Batley. That's why. Because her last name's Batley. It's not Richards anymore. Look at this guy! Look at him! Oh, man, he is in his cups. Oh, oh man, that guy is living. Just living. Before storming the king's castle with the Order Party, Lazarus Hearst led his men to Sebastian Cloudsley's old manor in order to kidnap his long-lost love, Mary Batley, née Richards, who was hiding there with her husband, Peter Batley. Upon entering the manor, Lazarus and his troops were confronted by a drunk Peter and the cannon he had won while gambling. Peter blew up Lazarus, breaking the idol, and then fled the scene with Mary. So the idol is absolutely broken right now. Lazarus, and in that moment, Lazarus knew he done fucked up. Oh, wow. Hey! And we just overthrow the party and everyone's just having a good time. Hey, weren't you with the Order Party? Oh, no. I was never part of that ghastly organization. Well, I can take it this gilded brass trinket for scrap metal. You can have 3 soul for it and call yourself lucky. Yep, that's Alistair, who is just trying to pawn off the idol. That's like, never mind, we're done. Idol's broken. Can't work with it anymore. Down with virtues. And here's Maurice, just fiddling. Oh, it's cute. And there is DLC, so clearly there are more cases to be had. So we're not done yet, folks. I didn't think we'd be done this quick, to be perfectly honest. Not a big game, but definitely a great game for like all this mystery involved. And I really appreciate the fact that they gave us a drop down to just access all the other chapters so we can review everything. I also am glad that I took the time to kind of review some of the older chapters, so it'll let me come to the realization of who was who. Some cute music here, though. Our amazing Discord detective community. Oh, it's cute. You're welcome. I think that's a cool name for a studio, just an Xcode color name. Oh, Epilogue! Ooh, there's one more. Look at all this. The clock, the saber, the small swords, the musket, the other musket, the war club. The grand vision of a better world. We're not done yet, folks. Oh, okay. This is, yeah, this is Edmund becoming Lazarus. I mean, I've already figured it out, but, you know. That's cool. Here's outside. Here's a dead guy. The man is not breathing. Half-empty bottle of gin. Donate to a veteran who lost his leg in the noble defense of his homeland. Witness the power of the idol in my hands and swear loyalty to Lazarus Hearst. He will build the ideal society. And we did a Sig Heal, apparently. Yep. The Brotherhood of Masks. Only one thing is worse than imbeciles. Imbeciles with power. The rich and noble have a social club of mystical rituals and other hogwash and are so stupid that they did not realize that when they had something truly miraculous technology in their hands. However, they are influential and persistent and have already caused a great deal of harm to me and my goals. Walter Keane has told me more about their organization and practices. If he tells the truth and they are truly devoted to their religious entity of Griffin Reborn, I should gain some powerful allies for my next move. Oh, see, it goes in the order of those virtues. Kind of. Sort of. This is unbelievable. My pure Mary is joining matrimony with that clown Peter Batley. She must have done it out of grief for my death. Such a hasty decision goes against every principle of virtue. Therefore, I consider the marriage null and void. She will come to me once she learns I still live. But for now, my duties in the service of humanity take precedence. Order Party Manifesto. All citizens are equal. All citizens must serve society to the full extent of their abilities. Citizens must be evaluated according to how virtuous they are. A society with internal contradictions is unsustainable. Therefore, it must be led by the most virtuous citizen. The king should step down. The aristocracy must be abolished. The more virtuous citizens are better able to serve society. Therefore, virtuous citizens deserve to gain more time on this earth, and bad citizens deserve to lose time. Society must be built on the principles of virtue, only thus can it become truly great. Look at the Lemurians. Thousands of years ago, they had an empire on the banks of 7 seas. Their ancient technology continues to baffle modern science, but they became inert and decadent and forgot how to build and operate their machines. Their empire crumbled because it was built on pleasure-seeking, not virtue. It is by divine providence that I got my hands on a working ancient Lemurian artifact, the Golden Idol. I will use its powers to set humanity on the right path by building the ideal state. Stop sea-hiling over there. Stop doing that. I swear it. Yes, with these powers I will do whatever is necessary to build a better world. Brotherhood of Masks and all the London Bird chapter. This is everyone that was in the Brotherhood of Masks. And Lazarus will become the new Proud Beast initiate. James Turner, Angus McBain, Alistair Cook, Jeffrey Sinclair, the dead one, Nicholas Maker, Chester Davy, whoever the heck that is. Oh, he was the one who was tied up in the in the forest. And for all we know, he's still there, just enjoying his time in the forest, tied up. And Dave, yes, my lord, I swear my loyalty to you and will undertake whatever tasks are required. Whatever tasks require me. David, I thank you for dealing with all the challenges relating to my death, and for keeping an eye on our new ally. I do feel I have impressed upon him not only with the Golden Idol, but also with my version of the Ideal Society. Come to our hideout on November 24th. We are ready for the next step. Edmund Cloudsley. Smelly man. Oh boy. There's a lot going on here. Oh, we have so many things to fill. We just already have all the stuff. Okay, so this is like the whole story, or is this follow-ups? Can I go anywhere else? I think all these blue ones are mostly Brotherhood. Sebastian Cloudsley left the island to the Brotherhood in his will, but then stole the idol and accidentally stabbed Willard Wright. Was it accidentally? Punish. Walter Keane, yeah. Oh yeah, easy enough. So Walter Keane was captured, and Edmund Cloudsley convinced him to join his side. He used the idol to make himself young. The identity of Lazarus Hearst. And he claims to be Griffin Reborn and transform the Brotherhood into the Order Party. Brotherhood Masters, James Turner, and Alistair Cook. Help Lazarus Hearst, or Crowley could be Edmund Cloudsley, seize power in the country and enforce the rule of virtues by taking youth away from common people and giving it to the Order Party members. Right before the final showdown with the uncooperative king, Edmund Cloudsley, Lazarus Hearst, rather, or Edmund Cloudsley, probably both work at this point. Mary Batley, but was shot by Peter Batley. Whoops. Yes, I'll take Peter with me this time. And the idol was broken. All done. For that, anyway. And now I can do the Spider of Nike DLC. The only one slight thing that bothers me is the fact that this only works because of this guy. Because much like Obra Dinn, we can only look at points of death, apparently. And it never really explains why. But hey, we got some time. Let's Spider Lanka this stuff. Let's do it. Oh god, what's going on? Do I have to download it separately? Let's download it separately. Just give me a moment here, guys. Just give me a quick moment. What do you mean? Oh no. Hang on. I forgot to purchase the DLC. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Oops, oops. Spider Blanca. Give me money, give me money. Nobody's watching any of this right now. It's all on Steam here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So is it working already? I wonder. Nope. Hang on. I think I might have to jump out really quick and back in. So if I exit, it's going to give me a black screen. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Okay, we are updated. Now jump back in. There we go. There we go. Good old OBS takes a second. There we go, new game, Spider Blanca. Nice! We back. Ooh. More cool stuff going on. This must be the place. Here you can play Pazak. Spider Blanca, the overly enthusiastic card game tournament in the Yellow Lily. Let's rock and roll. More mysteries to solve. Yeah, that's enthusiastic. Woo! Let us leave this unsavory watering hole. You do not appear to us to say any serious injury, but perhaps a stiff drink will help settle your nerves. You notice the animation's a little more fluid? A blue rosette. An empty pistol. Unloaded pistol. Dr. Oberon Geller, surgeon and hypnotherapist, Island of Lanka. So we're back in the mid-1700s with Oberon Geller. This was the guy who was pushed off the cliff in the very beginning of the story, in the very first chapter. There's a surgical kit. There's a stiletto with a clean blade. What in the blazes? They're all dead! Thank you for saving my life, kind sir. A yellow rosette. My dear Zubiri, upon my arrival in just a few days, we will depart Jean Picard together. While you await me, I beg you continue to apply yourself to your studies. As Lemurians, we may be held in high regard in Lanka, but we must not become careless and besmirch the Kara family name. Father. So I'm assuming this guy has received this, which would make him Zubiri Kara. That makes this one particularly simple. Oh god, we gotta do the clue game. It's super hard. Look at this. Okay, what's the note on the wall? The note is, no killing everyone. Yellow Lily Card House rules. Broke something, pay for it. Too drunk to play, get out. Lost all your money, game over. Someone cheated, sort it yourself. The management accepts no liability if you decide to play against Bill. Don't try to play against Bill. He'll run you dry. We got 6 dead bodies here. Look at this. What a mess. Okay. Oh boy, we have to figure out the card game. Oh god! We gotta figure out the card game. Can you believe people losing their lives over a children's card game? It's madness. Here's a dead guy. This man is asleep and appears to be completely drunk. He slept through the whole damn thing. Almost empty flask of rum, yellow rosette, stiletto blade, clean. A clean sword. When drawing lots for match pairings, arrange it so the newcomer plays against the best player here. He wants to test his skills. Okay, so best player and newcomer is were matched against each other. June 8th, 1741. It is crucial to our operations in the South Seas to secure trading. Okay, that stamp, which we've seen already, the Seven Seas Company, which I'm guessing is a stand-in for the East India Trading Company. But anyway, it's crucial to our operations in the South Seas to secure trading fortresses in the Lanka archipelago. Regrettably, Lemuria continues to object to it and advises the local rulers against our presence. The Lemurians cannot project their power directly, but they still have spiritual authority in the Lankan kingdoms, which used to belong to the now crumbled Lemurian Empire. Lemurian influence on Lanka must be broken. Cooperate with our agents in the region, in particular, mage, widower, and doctor could prove useful. Remember that your reward for a job well done will be enormous. SSC, Seven Seas Company. Nice vocals. I like it. This man is not breathing and has a harpoon sticking out of him. Harpoon! A huge and bloody mace, a yellow rosette. My strong friend, join me tonight for the Pajak tournament at the Yellow Lily. Bill will be present so long as he wins, however, he does not become crazed. Please bring Gabriel as a precautionary measure should he lose his temper. Oberon. Oh no, not Bill. Ooh, Pajak tournament. Okay, we got names. Carlos Luna, Oberon Gale we already got. Sri Thagson, Abdullah Senevi, Ruben Hendricks, Gabriel Hubert. Jackson. Bill, gotta go over here. Bill Price. Make sure we sort these. And Zabiri Kara. Unranked. Ooh, he's unranked, huh? So, this tournament didn't get very far, clearly. Man, Bill didn't even get a chance to play. So, 8 players, including Oberon. 8 people in the room. This guy's just asleep. Chakram throwing blades. A Qatar blade. The man's not breathing. A sword. A blue rosette. This head wound looks like he got struck. I'm gonna guess with the mace. Man is not breathing. A clean dagger. A yellow rosette. A clean Navajo knife. An almost empty flask of rum. Oberon wants to embarrass himself again, round up Shri and Ruben from the ship, and meet at the Yellow Lily around 10, the quartermaster. Here's another fellow. Oh, he got chakrammed. Blue rosette, stiletto with a clean blade, a dagger, a poignard knife, the one in his right hand, I'm assuming. But it all seems they're all clean. The man is not breathing. A long rapier is stabbed in his back. Heavy flask of rum. A necklace made of human ears. Hooray! Loaded pistol. A big and slightly bloody knife. A blue rosette. Well, that's the one in his hand there, I'm assuming. Quartermaster, this time I will beat you in Pajak. Get your crew and we shall play in the 8-player tournament at the Yellow Lily. Oberon. This is Oberon's scheme, I'm assuming. Alright, I think we gotta figure out the rules of the game. Yeah, here's another set of Pajak hands. And here's another set of Pajak hands. Oh no! Is that ink? I guess it's ink. Okay, I'm missing something here. Oh, it's got it. Are you skilled at Pajak? Dash yourself and win money in this grand tournament. Here's a boar. At June 11th at sundown at the port in the Yellow Lily. He definitely got nicked. He definitely got nicked. Oh, the slightly bloody knife. Looks like that this fella here was going after Zubiri. He's yellow. Oh, I see. We can see the wins here. So win, split win. Okay, whoever's wearing the blue rosette at this table won, which I believe was Oberon. And whoever's wearing the yellow rosette at this table, which I believe was Carlos. Oh, Carlos, you did. You did, son. You can cross here. Alright, table 2. See, this one got spilled, so, it's clearly one of the other games. And I guess this one wasn't marked yet. Oh, wait, it's over here, isn't it? No, this one is either ruined or not marked yet. It looks like they're just slates you just chalk on. I guess we have to do in order of killing. It's basically like Reservoir Dogs. We have to figure out who killed who in what order. And this is the big slightly bloody knife, which you went after Zabiri with. He is done. Okay, so now let's review some of this wins-losses thing. So clearly, the boar beats the peasant. In this setup, the centaur beats 2 archers somehow, and the archer beats the boar. So if I had to guess, I'd say peasant, boar, starting with the strongest and ending with the weakest. Centaur. Okay, easy enough. So now we gotta figure out who the second table is. Is it Shri and Pendula or Ruben and Gabriel? I'm assuming it's Shri and Pendula, but we'll see. So 2 boars against 2 centaurs. I'm gonna assume that this one is a win here for yellow. This is a win for blue, and this is another win for blue. So yeah, it's Pendula and Shri at this table. Shri is blue. So and Shri won twice. So yeah, this is Shri. Shri Dyson and Pendula Sinibi. Alrighty. So this guy is the quartermaster. One of these guys is Bill. What do we got here? Here's another round. Is this Bill? Could this be Bill? Could this be the Bill? Perhaps. I gotta find a win, a loss. That's a win for yellow. That's a win for yellow. And that's another one for yellow. So this, for whoever was here, yellow cleaned out. And they just didn't write it up on the board yet. And this is yellow 1, blue 1. So Ruben is yellow at this table. Yep, this is Ruben. Guy who missed all the fun is Ruben. He was up against Gabriel. And that must mean Bill's the guy face down over there. Hooray! Alright, who killed who chronologically? Now we're gonna have to go in order here. Who struck first? Okay, I'm thinking this happened. Okay, so what we got here? We got sword, chakram, harpoon, hammer. and gun. This guy got shot. Big shot. And I'm thinking it happened in this order. This guy killed this guy with the sword after this guy went for his ear. Oh. Well, that explains it. Yeah, Zabiri kind of smoked him. Zabiri smoked Bill. Bill was the strongest player, and Bill just couldn't take it and went for Zabiri's ear. So, that means that Gabriel went for the rapier. Gabriel went for Bill first with the rapier. And then Shri got Gabriel with the chakram. And then Pendula got Shri with a mace. And then Pendula got harpooned by Carlos. And Carlos got shot by Oberon. Super, no problem. Bill Price lost the Bajak game to Zaviri Guerra. Oh boy, oh boy. So he tried to take Zaviri Guerra's ear. Thought he cheated. The young Lemurian Zabiri Kara, bored of his studies, went down to the Yellow Lily to participate in the Bajak tournament. He played against a skilled but hot-headed quartermaster Bill Price and won. Bill, incredulous that he could have lost to a newcomer, accused Zabiri of cheating and tried to take his ear. And then shit got real. Today is the most important day in your life, children. Children, whatever is out there. I can't quite tell from this angle. You will meet a Lemurian saint and other powerful people. Is that Oberon? Who is that? Lemurian saint. Look, he's dressed like Yoshi Egg. He's dressed in a Yoshi Egg costume. That's funny. The unfortunate accident at the Raja's court. Ooh. The statue's loving it. I did not expect my first 7 Seas assignment to conclude so shockingly. No wonder these savage countries need to be civilized. This is Aleister Crowley. With his pipe, with his tobacco. Eating presents, sure, why not? With his sword. Take this letter here. Albert Cloudsley. I thought it was Alistair. Albert Cloudsley. Albert, I would not be able to accompany you on your first 7 Seas mission. A pressing matter requires my attention. 1. Ignore whatever rubbish Central Office suggested. 2. Befriend Putra. He has the Raja's ear. 3. When you arrive, place the gift in the location as instructed on the wrapping paper. It is meant to be a surprise. Oh, he puts the gift into a statue's mouth. I get it. Oops. Yeah. Neat. Cute. Adorable. Albert, we must strengthen relations with Abaya the Radiant in order to establish a trading post in Lanka and bring these 4 locally produced pigments to Europe. Usharik, produced in mines filled with toxic gas. Aphid, gathered from silverback piranha infested in lakes. Lacroix, harvested from the nesting crickets. Sector, gathered from the sector spiders. Our cultural tolerance department has provided a gift, a statue appropriate to these devil-worshipping societies. Find out if they appreciated it. Consider pretending to be a devil worshipper too. 7 Seas Central Office, Lindenberg. Yes. And this other one's like, hey, ignore all that shit. 7 Seas Company Associate Travel Guide. Navigation. Navigating by star. North Star. Once you are facing the North Star, you are facing north. Dummy. Navigating by crescent moon. Imagine a line joining the endpoints and down into the horizon. That direction is south. So, looking up at the stars right now, apparently this way is south. Whatever that means for this little challenge here. Keep your mouth shut. Boy, your father committed a murder and cannot be forgiven. Undoubtedly, His Highness will demand your life. Key. Position guards outside the Chamber of Trials during the test in the morning. Only my children and the priest must be allowed in there. The priest forbids the presence of any Westerners during the ritual, but we do not wish to insult the man of the Seven Seas Company. Entertain Albert Cloudsley Esquire by showing him the gardens during the ceremony. Meanwhile, allow nobody to enter the ritual hall except me, my children, the Lemurian delegation, and our noble Blade Master. Oh, we got Blade Masters now. So this is a guy running the thing. Oh, Albert, what do you get yourself mixed up in? Isaac Berry. Cease your threats, Lincoln lackey. I am not to blame for my father's deceptions, but perhaps this is the price we pay for our stagnating culture. I beg you, cease to request that we meet. You know it is unwise. Venerable Upik's watchful eyes notice everything. He is your father, and you know his character. He will not tolerate such transgression. I am a mere servant and must know my place. I can never be a part of Kara family. Ari. Do not worry, young Lemurian. If it is meant for you to die today, it will be by my hand and swift. I've killed many people for the right and the wrong reasons, such as the Dharma of the warrior. A falchion? My tiger, have you found anything that might help me earn my rightful title? Then you can be by my side forever. Leave it in the bush by the pyre. That insufferable Putra has his days searching our things regularly. Has his dogs, searching our things regularly, so we must be careful. Your Moonlight and soon your queen. Oh my goodness. Dogs. Alright, I guess we're checking this out over here. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, man. The woman is not breathing. She's got blue stuff on her fingers. One of the dyes, I'm assuming. Oh, holding a lot of stuff. My tender petal, I spend my nights restlessly thinking about your sweet lips and eyes. Let us meet again at midnight on 12 November in the Orchid Garden. There we can have privacy to share love and secrets. Your warrior, Jayon. Jayon's the Blade Master, I'm assuming. Dear Diary, I believe I've finally found love after all these years. I wonder if I can leave my servitude and marry this brave fighter. The poor boy will be heartbroken, but he should have understood a long time ago that I have no interest in him. The hall will be unlocked in the morning, and the morning they take the test. When the winner is revealed, we will lock it again. The evening before the ritual, lock yourself inside and set everything up. Remember to prepare the apron for the one who succeeds. The red paint is in the vase. You peek. Oh. Oh, did you get squished? Oh, is that what happened? Damn. Throw me in the eye. Okay. Sure, why not? She's clearly not sliced in half. Like, there's the blood here, but she's clearly not sliced in half. It looks like she got squished by the depressing part of the platform here. Interesting. Here's a thing. Here's a bar that's supposed to be sitting here, I guess. I don't know. The following people only are allowed in the ritual hall on November 16th. During the testing procedure in the morning, the Lemurian priest, the potential heirs. During the ritual of the blade in the evening, the Lemurian delegation, royal family, spy master, blade master. Oops. That just took me back out. Goodness. So much stuff going on around here. So much game seizing up here. Rather didn't. There we go. A bottle of pink substance labeled Usharic ink. So the Usharic is not what's on her fingers. This clue has been added to the thinky panel. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh god. There's a lot. Okay. Sure. A bottle of teal substance labeled aphid ink. 14. And she's got the blue stuff on her fingers. And something underneath the blue stuff. Okay, let's go over here. Whoa! The wooden apron and clothing beneath it have been slashed. There's a mixture of blood and red paint on the wound. Blood and red paint, huh? Oof. A stiff ornament apron made of wood. The woman has a huge wound across her abdomen beneath an apron, and she is not breathing. Tomorrow is the big day. My heart trembles with anticipation. If Tissa passes the test, I will not feel I have failed. I will witness the ritual of blade with joy in my heart. For none is braver and wiser and worthier than him to inherit it. Father's responsibilities. If I happen to be picked, I will bow my head in humble appreciation of this great honor. So, I don't think she got picked. People of Albion. Read and learn the Albion language. The best way to learn this language by looking at the Seven Seas Company's gift to the Raja. Despite their name, the Infernal Guard are dedicated to a noble cause, fighting fire. Yelling to clear the way, they hurry to the place of ordeal to do their unenviable job. The guards do not feel fear and smirk at things that would be agony to commoners. They bravely step into their infernal limbo and do their duty. Challenges they face are like lava, and obstacles can be ominous, and during the nights even otherworldly, but inattentiveness is a swift killer. Ignited with bravery, they step into the nightmares. Their burden is monstrous. They often yell commands, already fatigued. If accidents can cause such misery, intentional cases are more odious. But the men, unclean and tired, run to the place of terror to face whatever horror awaits them. So I guess this is like, here's what firefighters do, before they were called that. Wow. May you travel from darkness to light, from death to immortality, dear sister. Death is a mere illusion that appears to those who cannot grasp absolute reality. Tomorrow is the great day. The ritual hall will be opened, and Anula and I will be evaluated. So Anula and Tissa are the brother and sister here. May light guide my sister in the test, for she is worthy of the title. If fate judges me to be the one, then I am ready to undergo the journey through the blade to the sun and back again to claim my birthright. I suggest you do your language practice while observing the Seven Seas Company gift to Raja. Same leaflet, though. Yep. Hey, these people kind of suck. A large statue, and it's got the Seven Seas Company stamp on it. So, is this the gift? This is the gift, huh? They just kind of get... We give you Satan. Here, enjoy it. Did not get precise answers, but this will help. 1, rotate the line every fourth same color circle square. 2, the number of horizontal lines multiplied by 6. 3 is easy, just look carefully. Okay, so this is answers to that code that was in the trial room over there. Meanwhile, let's go over here. Here's a room. Here's a map. Lusapur, Yamini Kingdom, Mijaya Kingdom, Jaffna Kingdom, Lankapur, a whole bunch of islands, Jambapur. Okay, lots of stuff here, lots of stuff. Let's see, another one of these diaries. Seems dubious, can I trust him? Dear Putra, I did my best to seduce that Lemurian servant girl from Sakara family so we could obtain successful requests for the young prince in a test. Surprisingly, she was not charmed by my advances. I do not know what is wrong with her. Royal Blade Master G. So G. Sakara. Okay. Bottle of black substance labeled Sector Ink. Wear yellow in the evenings. Master, we found this poem and picture in the palace garbage, September 5th. This was not hard to decode, but the method is curious. 262 5 4 4 2 this beast. Emperor, hunter, eat, instinct, roar. Okay, it's all, yeah, the lion is the key in this code here. Because any word that might be used for each sentence, like that might call it to a lion, is it's a curious method, though. Deadly arthropods of Blanca, sector spider feed only twice a week. Calmarian scorpion, a quick and painful death. Plain beetle, the merciful killer like falling asleep. Legion centipede, after death, victim's body floats like a balloon in minutes. Nesting cricket, bite stops heart quickly. A centipede, a cricket, a spider, a scorpion, a beetle. So, was it? It was an insect, wasn't it? That's an insect in our hand, and it bit her. Whoa. Hi, guys. You wanted life for life, O most radiant and magnificent Raja. Has this information to satisfy your needs? A small box filled with incense sticks. For sharing this secret, I will allow your Zaviri to live, but he must join me in the journey as insurance for your honesty. You are free to leave with your delegation, a guitar blade, and various rings with expensive gems. Where's the berry at? Berry, where you at, man? There you are. Alright, another one. This is the blue ink. This is the Laqua ink. Magnificent Raja. I accept your invitation to facilitate the test and the initiation. Our delegation will arrive with the necessary equipment at the start of November. Regarding the Westerners, you already know we strongly advise against trading with them. They do not understand the importance of Lemurian tradition, and their ways are impure. High Priest of Karaklan. Your Magnificence, some encoded correspondence is being exchanged between someone at the palace and somebody else. I do not like it, and my spies are working overtime to discover who is behind this. I still believe it is safe for your children to undergo the test, and for the chosen one to go through the rituals of the rites of rebirth. The Lemurian saint confirms that the ritual is the same as when you were sworn in, when you came of age. By day's end, you will have your heir, your highness, Master Sun. I'm assuming this is Putra Sun? Because they keep mentioning Putra as the guy who's got his ear, yeah, this guy right here. Okay. Tissa is the guy who lived. Anula is the lady who didn't. Blade Master, I'm pretty sure, is Jian Ji, or the other way around. Your Magnificence. Is he just titled Raja? No, I guess not. Let's go back into this room here. Sorry, this room. I gotta make sure I, just separate some of these so it doesn't get too confusing. Okay, there's that feature in the distance, and this points south, I guess. Which means that we're in Lucifer. I think it was the Ari family. Oh. I missed on something here. This is still yellow for reasons. Oh. Oh, jeepers. I forgot to read the important thing. The thing labeled important. I didn't read it. Seven Seas Company Associate Travel Guide on the island of Lanka, as with many other former colonies in the Lemurian Empire. Lingua Franca is Common Lemurian as an example of Common Lemurian script. Note that the honorific master is followed by the surname. For the last century, the island of Lanka has been divided into three kingdoms, each named by their ruler's family. They are the Jaffna, Gamini, and Vijaya kingdoms. Each kingdom is ruled by a Raja who subjugates the peasantry, enabling the cheap production of cloths, pigment, and spices. So that would put us in the Gamini kingdom, which means everyone here is Gamini. Whoops, damn it. There we go. So this must be Putra's room. You pick Kara. I'm your servant, must know my place. I'm trying to remember where the Abaya were mentioned. Boy, there's a lot going on here. Your warrior Jayan. Yeah, Janji. Again. The red paint is in the vase. Yeah, I think that's I think she died from cricket. She died from blue thing. Bite stops heart quickly. So it could be a centipede because the body didn't blow up like a balloon. Could be the scorpion too, yep. Could be the scorpion, a quick and painful death. It's possible. Scorpion's kind of yellowish though. And I don't think they make ink out of the scorpion, do they? No. See, the Lakwa's the crickets. And the blue ink's Lakwa. I remember seeing it elsewhere. Where is it? Is it in the front room? Yeah, the blue ink's Lakwa. Yeah, the crickets. Oh, let's check it over here. Tessa failed. Yep. Wooden armor. Anula, rather. We got those correct, yep. What was Sakara? Forgot what Abaya and Sukera are. Okay. It was worth a guess, and it paid off. That's good, too. The Marian delegation consists of... You pick Kara, Subiri, Kara, and Ari Sakara. Easy enough. Oh, I don't want to figure this out. This is hard. Rotate the line, every fourth, same color, circle, circle, square. Number of horizontal lines multiplied by 6 is easy, just look carefully. Okay. This is a triangle puzzle. 2, 3. How many triangles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Yep. Anula succeeded the test, but was killed by the blade. Okay, one in Pusher's son demanded you bury Kara's life. You pick Kara, brother. But instead... Okay. I don't think this is correct, but hey, I gotta spill this tea. Boy, using a statue, secret. These are all the bugs. Delivered by someone. That's true. He seduced a Raja. It was you picking, he seduced a Raja. Yeah, he did it. So read this letter from the two of them again. No, this is definitely a no-look meeting. No, that can't make sense. It couldn't be the spy master himself finding the cricket in the room of the spy master. It's his own room. Okay. Oof. Killed Arisakara. This resulted in the death of Anil Kamini. Yes, as a result. I didn't think so. Alright, let's time to review some of our stuff here. Yeah. That's fine. Gift and location is instructed on the wrapping paper. Here's the wrapping paper. Is this the gift here? I wonder. Squink. Quite the conspiracy going here. I don't have to worry about this stuff anymore now. Sometimes people just suck at tests. Oh! Okay. How's everyone doing up here? That's the first time noticing this stuff. Wow. Elaborate. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in these people's letters. A large statue. Okay. I hate to hint this stuff. Ah, sharing the secret. There we go. Okay. Nope. This is nice, cool music, though, I will say. So he revealed a secret of some sort. Test. Seems dubious. Can I trust him? I missed that part, but seems about the same. Well, I'm a bit puzzled. The Dharma of the Warrior. Yep. Why didn't she like me? Oh, he says she was not. Yeah, she was not. Mm-hmm. And then, November 12th. Is it November 12th right now? Chamber Throne, my children proceeds, praise for representing Westerners. And this came from Putra. Oh, sorry, no, this came from the Raja, that's true. Because Putra was also invited to that. Oh boy. I feel like I'm close, but not quite there. Who could have delivered the cricket? That doesn't make sense. Something was in the mouth of the statue, but it was just a gift. No one, you know, obviously somebody died for different reasons. Yeah, the Titania printing house, the same people giving the same people who handed out this stuff. So it came from Albion. Oh god, it's so weird. Alright. Let me hit the hints. Let me hit the hints. Because we're closing on the end of my normal time here, so I want to make sure I don't go too far over. Because I still need my beauty sleep. Alright. On the deaths and rituals. I understand the situation is confusing. The Raja wants both of his children to undergo tests of aptitude. The one who succeeds can then participate in a ritual of rebirth involving drugs, a wooden apron, and a big blade. The ritual is just a magic trick. Nobody's supposed to die from the blade, but someone who was a secret part of the trick was unfortunately killed. Yeah, I get that. Nobody's supposed to die from the blade. That sucks. I don't know. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut it here. I want to leave something for one more stream. So here we are in a mess. And we're going to try to solve this at some point in the future. But for now, we are going to cash it out. And because we got one more chapter to go after that, I think. We could possibly have more afterwards. But I think we'll stop for now and save the rest of this for the following stream next Sunday. So I apologize for not coming to the answer. But for those of you who stuck it out with me, thank you so much for staying. Thank you so much for helping me talk through. And we will see you next time.